Hi everyone, and welcome to Jack and Cat Adventures. Today we're going to be making limoncello. This is an after dinner drink in Italy that helps in digestion, and it is delicious. So what you're going to start out with is 15 to 20 non-GMO lemons, and I'm saying 15 to 20, it depends on the sizes. If they're really big, 15. If they're a little bit smaller, 20. And you're going to need a jar, and I got Everclear 151 proof grain alcohol, and what you're going to use is 1,000 milliliters of that. So what you want to do is you want to wash your lemons really good, because they come with like an oil on them to preserve them. Wash them really good and dry them, and then what you're going to do is you're going to take your peeler and you're just lightly going to peel that off, and the white pith you leave behind. Do not put the white pith in here. It will make it so bitter you can't drink it. So what you're going to do is you're going to peel all your lemons, and then we're going to add our alcohol, and we'll go from there. Alright, so now that I have all my lemons peeled, and I wanted to tell you, I'm using one of those, I think they're Good Grips. It is really tight, but these are so sharp, and they cut really quick. This didn't take me 10 minutes. So now that I have all my zest in my jar, I'm going to fill this up to 1,000 milliliters. Let me see here. Turn around, I can see better. Alright, now what you're going to do is you're going to cover this, and you're going to place it in a cool, dry place, and every day you're going to shake it, and if you come in a couple times a day in the kitchen, shake it. It keeps all those flavors going together. We're going to leave it on the counter for 4 weeks, and you're not going to open this at all for 4 weeks. And after 4 weeks, I'll tell you what we're going to do. Alright, so now it's been 4 weeks, and our limoncello looks delicious. So what I wanted to talk to you about is every day, a couple times a day, when you think of it, make sure you're shaking this the whole 4 weeks, okay? And you want it in a cool, dark place. I just put it on my counter in the corner over there. But what I wanted to really talk to you about is when you shake it, when I do this, it looks like my peels are coming out of the liquid. Make sure that once you set it down, you kind of give it a shake like this to get everything settled, because you want all those peels underneath this liquid. So now let's move on. So now it's been our 4 weeks, and now we need to make our simple syrup to go in our limoncello. So in here I have 4 cups of water and 3 cups of sugar. And we're just going to heat this until the sugar is dissolved. And then we have to let it cool completely before we put it in our mixture. So while I'm doing this, remember to like, share, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel. We can do more content on there once we get more subscribers. So please subscribe while you're watching me do this. So this will take a little bit of time, and I will get this melted, and then we'll move on to the next step. While our sugar and water is cooling, it has to be totally cold before we put it in with our mixture. What I'm going to do is I'm going to strain this out. We're going to get rid of the peels, and we're going to keep all the juice in here. I have this bucket only because I don't have a big enough pan right now. All my dishes are in the dishwasher going. So I'm using a big bucket for a little bit. So you won't need a big bucket like this. I just don't have a pan right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to hold a strainer over this pan. My helper is going to come in and hold it. Okay. And just be very, very careful with this. Don't let it get on your furniture.
Oh wow. It smells like fudge.
It totally took on the colors of those peels, and my peels are really, really, really pale. As you can see, it took all that juice out. So So what I'm going to do is I'm going to squeeze all this out, make sure we get everything out of it. And now we just wait until our simple syrup is cool. Alright, now that our simple syrup is cool, I'm going to pour it into my bucket. Now I'm going to stir it really good. Oh my god, this smells just like in Italy. When you, they serve this in Italy after dinner, so it's supposed to help you digest your food. So now we're going to put it into a container. Now, this is what it looks like. It's gorgeous. This is exactly what you want it to look like at this stage. Now we're going to put our lid back on, and now we're going to put this in a dark, cool place for a minimum of 7 days, a maximum of 30 days. And this will help all of the alcohol and everything meld together, kind of smooth it out. And that's all you need to do. So after 7 days and up to 30 days, you're ready to go. Now when you're ready to use this, it must be cold. It has to be cold. So you know, make sure it's in the refrigerator. Make sure maybe your cup is cold. They always have it like a freezer glass that you get it in. You know, you take it out of the freezer and pour it in. But it must be cold. It's not good warm. And you only need like a shot glass of it. You don't need a lot. Alright, so we're going to put this again back there for 7 days or up to 30, depending on what I feel like, and then we'll show you again what it looks like. Alright, it's been 7 days and we are done with the limoncello. We're ready to bottle it. And like I said, it is shelf stable. You can leave it closed up in a container, whatever. Or when you're going to serve it, you really need it to be very cold. So put it in the freezer for a couple of hours before. It won't freeze solid because it has the vodka in it, or the Everclear. And it will be liquid, it'll just be really cold, okay? So I have washed these bottles with soap and water, rinsed them really well, and then I sanitize them with sanitizer, okay? Just to make sure there's no yuckies inside these bottles. We don't know where they came from. You really want to sanitize your bottles good, or your alcohol. If they're not cleaned right, it could go bad, okay? So let's start. All you need is a funnel. We're just going to start pouring this into our jars. Oh my god, you guys, it smells so good. It doesn't smell strong, like it would burn your eyes. It doesn't smell like that at all. Alright, so we bottled up all our limoncello. I just want to let you guys know that I got these beautiful bottles at the Dollar Tree for $1.25. I think, you know, Dollar Tree went up to $1.25. But these are excellent bottles, especially if you're giving them things away, because a lot of times people will not give you back your bottles, and you don't want to spend a fortune on bottles to give away. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share. And remember, you do you.